Japanese verb phrases usually mean habits, future, and instructions.
書きます。
Masu adds politeness, but you can drop it with close people.
書く。
Even in articles and journals, pink words aren't needed to show politeness.
書く。
Adding ka to the end of a sentence makes it a question.
書きますか？
For friends and family, this alone is enough.
書く？
Ta makes verbs like the English past and perfect forms.
書きました。
Adding ka to the end of a sentence makes it a question.
書きましたか？
Masen forms a polite negative sentence.
書きません。
Let's turn the negative sentence into the past tense.
書きませんでした。
The combination of amari and masen expresses partial negation.
あまり書きません。
When you see zen together with masen, it means not at all.
全然書きません。
The word mo means already. You've already done it.
もう書きました。
Mada means not yet or still. You haven't done it yet.
まだ書いていません。
Tai expresses the speaker's desire.
書きたいです。
For friends and family, this alone is enough.
書きたい。
Add ka to make it a question.
書きたいですか？
For friends and family, this alone is enough.
書きたい？
You don't want to do it.
書きたくありません。
Make polite invitations and suggestions.
書きませんか？
O invites like shall we?
書きましょう。
Dropping masu changes the tone to casual.
書こうよ。
Doing so is recommended.
優しく書きましょう。
O can also be used in declarations.
私が書きましょう。
O can also be used when talking to yourself.
書こう。
Typical self-talk ending in Japanese.
書こうっと。
O can also be used to make guesses.
書くでしょう。
In writing, you don't need to switch to pink words for politeness.
書くだろう。
Most people tend to say it this way when guessing casually.
書くと思う。
Make an offer by using uka.
書きましょうか。
Drop masu to make it more casual.
書こうか。
A request that sounds like a command.
書いてください。
When giving instructions to subordinates.
書いて。
When asking for permission, E means okay or nice.
書いてもいいですか。
For friends and family, this alone is enough.
書いてもいい。
Let's try responding with, you can do it if you'd like.
書いてもいいですよ。
This one sounds slightly more grown up than the earlier response.
書いても構いません。
When a teacher prohibits something, ikemasen means not allowed.
書いてはいけません。
When your parents or friends forbid you to do something, dame means no good.
書いちゃダメ。
It can show a regular or repeated action.
爪で書いています。
It can also represent current actions.
今書いています。
It indicates that the action is happening right now.
書いているところです。
Someone did it in the past, and its effect is still present.
書いてあります。
This phrase is neither too formal nor too casual.
書くんですか。
When asking friends or family.
書くの。
When offering advice.
書いた方がいいですよ。
It needs to be done.
書かなければいけません。
In business or formal settings.
書かなければなりません。
You can omit the second part of the phrase.
書かなければ。
Informal spoken Japanese 1.
書かなくちゃ。
Informal spoken Japanese 2.
書かなきゃ。
This is how you express that you'll go somewhere and return afterward.
書いてきます。
Nagara forms the phrase while doing that.
書きながら。
The suffix kata forms the way of doing that.
書き方。
In diaries and articles, the plain past tense is commonly used.
書いた。
This is enough when asking about the past with someone close.
書いた
This is enough when telling someone close about the past.
書いた
The experience of having done it exists.
書いたことがあります。
From here, the examples are N4 level.
ここからの例文は N4 レベルです。
You have just done it recently.
書いたばかりです。
Things remained unchanged afterward.
書いたまま
You coordinate while appreciating everyone's effort.
書いてもらいます。
You ask for help with appreciation.
書いてもらえませんか
Happily and thankfully.
書いてくれます。
It's polite but may sound like a command.
書いてくれませんか
When a guest or superior does it.
書いてくださいます。
When you make a request to a guest or a superior.
書いてくださいませんか
You're kind and want to encourage them.
書いてあげます。
First formula for generating honorific verbs.
書かれる
Second formula for generating honorific verbs.
お書きになる
Here's a question formed with the first basic structure.
書かれますか
This is a question formed with the second honorific expression.
お書きになりますか
You arrange things while showing a humble attitude.
書いていただきます。
You humbly ask.
書いていただけませんか
You do it while showing a humble attitude.
書かせていただきます。
Here it is again. This time it indicates the passive voice.
書かれる
This phrase means it's bothersome when someone does that to you.
書かれると困ります。
You get someone to do something.
書かせる
It was done under compulsion.
書かされました。
Please let me do it.
書かせてください。
You say brazenly and friendly, let me do it.
書かせて
You're just about to do it.
書くところです。
It means ensuring safety or providing reassurance and comfort.
書いて 起きます。
You say it with surprise, regret, or confusion.
書いてしまいました。
Let's make it sound friendly.
書いちゃった。
You intend to complete that action.
書いてしまいます。
Let's make it sound friendly.
書いちゃうね。
With a feeling of, is that really okay?
書いてしまいますよ。
Let's make it sound friendly.
書いちゃうよ。
You're thinking, let's try it for now.
書いてみます。
You want to try it for the first time.
書いてみたいです。
Tagaru expresses someone's desire. This is the present progressive form.
書きたがっています。
You want someone to do it.
書いてほしいです。
It can benefit the person themselves or even everyone around them.
書いてもらいたいです。
This word includes can.
書ける。
You can ask about possibility from various angles.
書けますか？
It expresses possibility regarding people or things.
書けます。
Koto forms a gerund.
書くこと。
No forms a casual gerund.
書くのはダメ。
Literally, it means there is a case of doing that.
書くことがあります。
Magazine style or infotainment style phrasing.
書くことも。
Maybe.
書くかもしれません。
A casual way to say maybe.
書くかも。
This phrase is used to state a decision without details.
書くことになりました。
You're thinking of doing it.
書こうと思います。
You intend to do it and are ready for it.
書くつもりです。
After careful consideration, you decide on doing that.
書くことにします。
You heard it either directly or from someone else.
書くそうです。
You guess based on what you've seen and heard.
書くようです。
You have a hope or some kind of certainty that it is so.
書くはずです。
according to highly reliable information.
書くらしいです。
You describe what you are witnessing.
書きそうです。
The suffix yasui means easy to do.
書きやすい。
The suffix nikui means hard to do.
書きにくい。
Sugi means doing something too much.
書きすぎ。
Time to learn how to use negatives in many ways.
書かない。
When speaking to friends or family.
書かない。
The kind of pronunciation often used by male anime characters.
書かねえ。
It's a simple past form made with just a negator and a past marker.
書かなかった。
In casual conversations, people commonly use this phrase.
書いてない。
Let's try saying I don't want to do it to someone you're close to.
書きたくない。
This is something people often say when guessing casually.
書くんじゃない。
Please don't do that.
書かないでください。
Casually ask not to do something.
書かないで。
It happened gradually or imperceptibly.
書かなくなりました。
It's okay if you don't do it.
書かなくても構いません。
Be sure to raise your tone at the end, or it sounds like just saying no.
書かない。
It asks what someone isn't doing or what's not working.
書かないの。
Can you do it for me?
書いてもらえない。
It may be a request or a complaint.
書いてくれない。
You have a strong determination to do it.
いつか書いてやる。
It expresses either warmth and protectiveness or a sense of revenge.
書いてやる。
Nasai makes gentle yet firm commands.
書きなさい。
This is a blend of command and gentle push common in anime.
書きな。
The imperative form is just like in the military.
書け。
This is a firm masculine style prohibition.
書くな。
Even though you did it.
書いたのに。
We use the past form maker to express a hypothetical case.
書いたら
You suggest or encourage doing that.
書いたらどう
To shows B happens naturally after A.
書くと
Nara means if that condition is met.
書くなら
Temo often corresponds to even if.
書いても
Ba means doing it brings a good result.
書けば
Thanks for sticking with it. Great job. Thank you.
Gracias por ver.
Merci d'avoir regardé.
شكرا لمشاهدتكم.
Obrigada por assistir. Terima kasih sudah menonton. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen.
多谢收看。
Спасибо за просмотр.